Alright guys, I am still trying to figure out how do you beat Rus while playing as Hinnom in Dominions 5. Just to recap what I said in the first video, I've played several multiplayer games as Hinnom, and almost every single one I get crushed by Rus if I happen to encounter him. Especially in the early game. I'm beginning to believe that it's just impossible. You cannot defeat Rus as Hinnom. And the Rus player, all he's got to do is just spam sacreds. This bless isn't even particularly impressive. And we're doing everything we can to figure out a strategy as Hinnom, how to kill them. So let's look at the test. Let's load up Hinnom. So this is just after the second video. I just let some more turns pass because we figured that we need to get our elementals up front and we need a little bit of evocation. And now you can see we've got a significant amount of research. This is no longer the early game or beginning of mid-game. We're on turn 36 now. This is towards the end of the game. And we still can't kill them with the research that we have. If a Hinnom player decided to attack me on turn 10, I wouldn't have any of this. And I don't think there's any possible way that I could stand up to him, no matter what I recruit or what I cast. We tried earlier with a variety of things. I've tried slowing them down. I've tried just conjuring elementals. I've tried just evocation. I haven't recorded and showed you trying thugs. I'll probably do that. We tried buffing our troops. Running out of options here. But let's see how this fight goes. The strategy is, in case you guys didn't watch the last video, we're following advice on Discord. We're going to have these guys enlarge and protect. They didn't even suggest we bring nature mages. For earth mages, at least this one particular guy that's suggesting what to do. I'm following his advice. We're going to do Strength of Giants, Earth Meld for all our earth mages. Our astral mages will just keep casting luck. So they're buffing our troops up. Air mages summoned air elementals ×2 and cast lightning bolts. Our fire mages will Phoenix Power, summon a couple fire elementals, and then cast flare. And we have summoned a crap ton of light infantry javelins as chaff to hold off the wave of killer bears. We have 201 troops here. Lots and lots of mages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. And then down here, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 35 and 338 more troops. So, I mean, the common suggestion that I keep getting is bring more mages. Well, we're bringing all of our mages. Every single mage that we have. We have left none back in the cap. And that's not realistic because we wouldn't want to kill everyone. We want some people researching. These guys just wandered in last turn, didn't get them up there. There's a constant train of mages being recruited and then sent to the point where we're going to have the war, so can't get all of them up there every turn. There's always going to be 1 or 2 left behind as they're cycling in. And the same goes for Rus, so it's still even. This guy has only been sitting here 1 turn. He has not been gobbling up my population. I was not dumb enough to just leave him in the cap forever. As you can see, he's on his way out, and we'll go sit him in a wasteland where he can eat population that doesn't exist. So that is the Hinnom side of things. We should look at these formations. I've also taken some advice and just put a few groups up front so that the bears will kind of go in between and it will break up their solid line. And then I've just got the waves of javelins coming through, and they're getting buffed as they walk through, and they're all just set to fire. Some other people have brought up maybe we should use the sacreds. I've tried that in game. Again, the sacreds for Hinnom, if you look at them, they're 130 gold apiece. That's twice as much as a bear. They still have to hit the bear twice to kill it, maybe 3 times, because you got to kill the guy, then he transforms into a bear, and he's got 40-something HP, so you got to hit him again, and then a 3rd time. By that time, you're dead, because the bears are going to swipe twice at you, and there's 2 times as many. They're berserk. They're going to hit you. These guys just don't hold them off. And meanwhile, while we're recruiting them and massing them, they're eating our population, and they're causing unrest, which lowers our income even more. Alright, so I think we're done with Hinnom. Let's go to... yeah, everyone's set to move. Let's go to Rus. On the Rus side of things, to make things fair, since we did extra research for Hinnom, I went ahead and did what a Rus player would do and summoned Zimmies. They've got Conjuration, I think 6 research now, and I summoned some Griffins. I'm not going to use them in this fight because I just want to see, can we overcome them without these guys going in the back and attacking our mages. I'm almost guaranteeing if I take these guys, set them to attack rear, Hinnom has no chance. But we'll try both ways. Their spells are nothing special. He's just got his Prophet doing Divine Blessing, Syllable of Death. They're summoning Phantasmal Warriors. I think that's level 2. And Lightning Bolts, level 2. And some webs. And that's all they're doing. No high-level spells at all. Completely working off these sacreds, of which I think we have like 250 of them by this time. The scenario was random map, expand to 16 as quick as possible for both sides, and just recruit like you would in the game for the skin shifters. It's all skin shifters like I've been encountering. The fort's been recruiting some hunters. That seems to be what I'm encountering most in multiplayer, with some summons and lightning bolts, some phantasmal warriors. And for Hinnom, we're just following advice, doing what they said. We expanded as quick as possible with a couple chariots, and then we started recruiting some javelins and mages, filled up to 16, and just been recruiting javelins and mages ever since, and massing them. So I think everyone is set to move. Make sure I didn't leave any troops behind, just the summons. Let's go ahead and host the turn and see what happens. I think that was like 40 rounds. We finally defeated Rus. We lost quite a bit of people in the process. 181 skin shifters down. So I think moving those elementals to the front, doing those evocations, made the difference. So it is possible towards the end game. See what happened here. The fire elementals are still not in the front because everyone walked past the casters that were summoning them. So they really have trouble getting to the front lines. Get a bunch of webs going on there. Our air elemental has traveled to the back. He's going to be taking out the hunters. Die so quick. You see that? It's like 100 damage. Boom. It's all 30s and 40s going up. Much chaos. don't even fatigue that much. As many guys as they've been killing, I don't know why the bears don't fatigue. He's only got 6. My nature mages are casting Breath of the Dragon once they went off script. I think it's actually, is there poison damage? Doesn't say they're poison. Bleeding. I don't know what those little the green ticks are. I think the green ticks are fatigue, but they don't have much fatigue. And we're green too. I guess that denotes our luck. Yeah. %75% chance of not being harmed. Yeah, that's pretty useful. Alright, so we finally won. But was it fair? Because I really think we could tweak the spell power of Rus to be much more powerful. By this point in the game, turn 37, he could be throwing up a storm and thunder strikes easily. And we've also got all these conjured creatures. So let me, for funsies, we will quit without saving. Go to our directory. I'm going to delete this. Copy the backup. And let's try again. And bring in the summons. Hopefully everything is still set up. Looks like it. Let's see who's got room, and are these magical or not. They're undisciplined. Okay. About these guys. We can tell them hold, attack, rearmost. I think that's going to hurt. I don't know whether to make them line or keep them box. I don't have much experience with sending flyers to the back line. We'll try it like that. And let's see if that makes any difference. Alrighty, I think we're all set. Host it. Let's see what happened. We have been beaten by the stronger force of Rus. Any surprise? No. So still, if we bring in the benefit of all the research that Rus did while we were doing all the research to defeat them, Rus is still going to beat us. Can we script this different to ward off these guys that are attacking rear? Maybe. Let me see if there's actually troops where they land. There is. So I was thinking like we could guard commander on all these mages. But, I mean, there's still a crap ton of troops back there in the back line to be fighting these guys. Now maybe... Are they hard to hit? No, the Dawn Guard isn't going to help. He's got 2 hit points, 4 hit points, 22. Maybe the Dawn Guard would help because it would kill them in like a swing. If we did Dawn Guard and Guard Commander. There's the trouble, all the Zemmies. It doesn't look like those conjures really did much. They didn't kill many mages. So I don't know the significant difference. Maybe we just didn't manage to get enough in the front line. I don't know. Or are they going to rout? Let's speed it up. People are routing. It looks pretty close. Yeah, it's just too many bears. Too many bears and chicken shit light infantry. So there you have it. I really don't know what to make of that. Would this happen if we did it 7 more times? Probably. But again, my big beef is even if we did solidly prove that Hinnom can beat Rus, turn 37 with all this research, that's not going to help me in a real game where I encounter Rus as my neighbor on turn 10 and he sends me Diplo messages that are like, hey dude, I'm going to take 3 of these provinces right outside your cap circle, and if you don't like it, then too bad, so sad. Because that's what I commonly get in my noob games. Some Rus player will come and he will expand straight towards my cap and either demand a ransom for land or offer some trade that's completely in their favor, like you give me these 2 provinces, including a high-income province, and I'll give you this crappy wasteland, or something like that. Or, you know, you pay me money every turn and I'll let you have this province. And no, I'm not going to just sit here with 5 or 6 provinces while my neighbors swallow up 20. But it looks like if that occurs, if I have Rus as a neighbor, I can't do anything about it. I can't fight them back until late game, at least. I think we've proven the early game, there's no way, without researching some spells, that you can't do anything against those sacreds. So, I don't know. Leave your opinion in the comments, and if I get more suggestions for tests, I think I do have at least one more. We're going to throw some... We're going to throw some deterrents in there to like slow things down. We're going to try like Curse of Stones. We're going to try False Fetters, webs, sleep clouds, things of that nature. In order to do that, I want to get into earlier in the game. I'll make another map. Probably not going to do this tonight because I've done 3 tests in a row. I'll make another map, expand again just like I did. Hopefully we can get that research done earlier, turn 20-ish. And and with a couple evocations. Let's see. Where was the false fetters? Let's see what we have to research to even get this done. Not there. Nothing there. Here's web. I don't know that web works good because their strength is high. The sleep cloud did work in my multiplayer games, but it also makes us fall asleep. So we have to have more evocation than they do. But we'll try. Throw in some sleep cloud. So that requires that we got to get evocation for the strategy to work anyway, because we got to have something to blast them with as we're slowing them down. Enchantments. We got Strength of Giants. Where is the curse? I'm still a noob, I admit. I don't know where these spells live. I think it's Alteration. Curse of Stones is what we're looking for. Here it is. So we got to get Alt 4. And we got to get Evo 4. Evo 3. Alt 4, Evo 3. I don't know where False Feathers is. I know how to find out. False Fetters is Alteration 1. Okay, we should be able to research that. Yep. Okay. So air guys will do False Fetters. Nature guys will do Sleep. Our fire guys, Rage was suggested. We'll make the bears attack themselves while we slow them down. So let's say Thaumaturgy 3, Evocation 3, Alt 4. And what will our... Okay, we'll do Thaumaturgy 5 if we get all the rest by turn 20 and try to get Soul Slays in there. I don't think we'll be able to do that by turn 20-ish, but we will see. Alright, I'll go ahead and end the video there. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you next time.